All right, we're here with head coach Lynn Hersey. Morrison and Ally Yamada after tonight's 63-46 win over Trinity to go to the Final Four. Coach, it's your opening statement on the game tonight.
Yeah, it was surreal environment, incredible battle with another really good team. I thought our team showed up, sort of put it all on the line and played really well as a whole group. We had some sparks in between the games, between Ally kind of going off on threes and Morgan handling the inside, but ultimately it was a great defensive effort by our team. Gave up 42 points. Really locked down, kept them to one shot, and it really allowed us to push the pace, play our style. We got some good, easy looks because of that. Executed well in the half court. It was just a really complete basketball game from our team, and on the biggest stage in the biggest moment to go to the Final Four. I mean, I couldn't be more honored to be their coach, and excited for the battles ahead.
Tanner, Kyle?
I guess for either of the players, at what point did you sort of let it sink in and let it be real? Because, I mean, there's a lot going on. Everybody's chanting, the clock's going down. At what point did you realize, oh crap, we're going, we did this?
We actually just talked about this. It's not real yet. I don't think it'll be real for a couple more days. We're still trying to process Friday.
Yeah.
So.
I guess what was it like then to just see everybody and to feel just all of that happening and to just know we're going?
Yeah, I think, you can kind of read the other team's body language too, and they're kind of feeling down on themselves, and you can feel that energy from them and then feel that energy from the crowd, and that's when you kind of feel this is actually happening, we're going to the Final Four.
Ally, when you went off in the second quarter with the 3-pointers that you had, is there, were you feeling I'm having a good day, I'm just going to keep taking these shots? What's going through your mind when you're hitting those threes?
Yeah, we talk about when, you're in a flow state or when you're shooting your best, and it's when I'm not really thinking about if it's going in, if it's not going in, it's just a mindset that I have that, every shot I take, even if it misses, we have really good rebounders, and so, if I have the opportunity, I just take it.
More into the rest of you all good with that, especially if she's doing what she was doing?
Oh yeah, I trust her 100%. I actually don't even get ready for the rebound. I kind of just walk away, get back on defense. So yeah, anytime I see Ally just wide open in the corner, even if a player's on her, I know they're not close enough. So.
With your 3-point shot, is that something that you tweaked at all since you've been in college, or what's been sort of your process in getting your shot to where it is today?
In high school, I thought I had a pretty good shot, and, over the summer, I just worked really hard on my shots, trying to get to the point where I have a certain release point where I'm able to get it off in, a small amount of time, And so I think working towards that has really, kind of shown this year. But yeah, I guess it's been in the process for a while. Yeah.
Morgan, after the way the last game went, how much did you want to sort of put a stamp on this game and make sure that your impact was felt?
Considering I fouled out on Friday, I just wanted to come back stronger and not let other teams think that that's a weakness for me. And I did get a couple fouls, but it wasn't anything like Friday night, and I just tried to play the cleanest defense I've ever played in my life, and even on offense, I just made sure my hands were always up. So I really wanted to take a stand and show that, we may be caught down at a moment, especially me, but we always come back.
Well, I feel like you're big. You gotta have it. I feel like you might be mad at you if you didn't have at least a couple fouls.
I can't get away clean. I can't get away.
And I had asked Riley for Trinity about this as well. Is that something where when you see another post of that quality, do you want to sort of raise your game up another level and sort of match the level that you know that she's going to bring?
Yeah, I have respect for her game. I thought she's a great player, and like honestly, it's such a joy to play against players like that. You know, it makes me push myself, and it's really honestly overall great to play against a player like that and just have the opportunity to really show that you are good. And it's, you know, it's not just the people guarding you that may be bad, but because she was a great defender too. So.
Lynn, what is it like for you to watch, like, I mean, the whole team is very deep, we've talked about that multiple times, but to see, like, Ally and Morgan have the performances that they had tonight as a coach, what is it like to sort of stand on the sidelines and just watch them do what they do?
Yeah, I mean, the NCAA tournament is a stage where your big players need to make big plays. I mean, this is how you advance to a Final Four, right? Like, every team has them. I mean, we have, I think, multiple, but I think what Ally did these last couple of games, like, you do have to pause for a minute. I mean, I certainly have. And, you know, just kind of say, wow, this is special. That just doesn't happen at our level very much. And then Morgan's just so consistent. I mean, she just impacts the game in so many ways. I know everybody looks at the points, but her ability to control the boards, I mean, the amount of double-doubles she gets, her rim protection for us, her ability to rotate. I mean, that was huge today in terms of a team that plays a 4-out, and they do a lot of rush actions, and you know, they're looking for the drive and the dump, and her presence just impacted all of that. So it's, you know, it's things on the stat sheet, but there's so much more to what they do and how they impact the game. And yeah, I mean, obviously these are two outstanding players. They'll be Hall of Fame players here at Smith someday, and they just brought their team to a Final Four. I mean, that's something they will always have.
You all have, I imagine, cut the nets down for the DUMAC. Like, did this one feel different, even though ostensibly it's the same net? Like, did that just feel like a little bit of extra getting those down?
Well, I think it's against, like, you know, the best of the best, right? I mean, our conference is strong and great, but this is against the NCAA tournament. It's a field of teams that expand beyond our region, and you know, when you're able to get through the pod and you're the #1 overall seed and you handle that pressure, and you handle the teams that are coming at you. They're from different regions. I mean, as a coaching staff, we had to work really hard to learn about a lot of them. Yeah, it feels real good. You know, it's a big accomplishment. So that's my stance. But yeah.
Like I said before, it really hasn't sunk in. We just cut the other side and then it down. So I don't know. It feels really great to like have this opportunity because like not a lot of people do, and just to be here is kind of just unreal.
Yeah, I think we've cut one side of the net down, you know, on one side, but having the second time was kind of surreal because that has never happened.
I think that net's been
Yeah.
there for a
And
while.
that's for a while, so yeah.
The other net keeps getting cut down.
Yeah, so I guess it was just like having two like being cut in 1 year is like just amazing.
And we have a third, right? We have a
Yeah.
third again. Own it. It's all right. Own it.
Yeah.
The players, Lynn had talked about how it hasn't sunk in yet for them. Has it sunk in for you that you're going to the Final Four?
I mean, it's starting to. You know, I think that, you know, I'm thinking about all the work that needs to be done in preparation, but for tonight, yeah, we're going to celebrate this. We're going to enjoy our time together. It's a big accomplishment. We're super privileged to be at a school like Smith with all the support we've had, and the belief that we could do something like this. I mean, that's very meaningful to all of us. So, yeah, I'm just ready for, you know, more. This is fun. This is great. I don't think this is the ultimate goal for any of us. So, you know, there's more work to be done, but we'll enjoy it tonight.
Just one last question. A 30-win season, 18-0 at home, and then we're going, you know, down the road. But how important is it? You know, we've played there before. We're familiar, you know, there, and just the support we can get, you know, being so close compared to our opponent.
Yeah, I mean, I think every advantage you can get is really important when you're playing just the elite teams, right? And you know, the fact that we play Trinity during the year, every year, and we've been to their gym. I think that's a real huge bonus for us. You know, we're close, we'll have our fan base, that's amazing. You know, yeah, we'll take all those. I mean, we'll take every advantage we can get. But, you know, ultimately we're gonna have to like play well and play smart and play together and get prepared and do our routine like we've done every week. And, you know, I think I feel confident in this group being able to, you know, put together a good battle on Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.